I'm going to record this because I just recorded a minute ago and somebody, meaning the government, distorted my entire face so that you couldn't identify me about what I'm going to be talking about. So I'm going to record it again and find out why the government is meddling into my phone, trying to change my facial features and my appearance, completely widen it so you can't even see who I am. The government's up to no good. Department of Defense and military is up to no good. I was inspecting my University of Phoenix degrees, and I was trying to log into my University of Phoenix account, and it was denying me my access to my account. It's saying that it doesn't identify me. Well, I filled out my name to forgot password, which I never forget my password. I use the freaking ass same password for almost everything. And the freaking ass government knows it. But anyways, so I was trying to log into my account. And what's happening is I'm recording this. They are stretching the face so that you cannot identify me. So I'm going to record again. But anyways, I was inspecting my degrees and trying to log into my account, and it's denying me my right to log into my account. And what I find interesting is that I put my name in, and then my last name, and then my birth date. Well, when I go in to sign in for my birth date, it puts in my official government start date automatically under my University of Phoenix account, and it's denying me access to my account. And so it has there 6/5/1988. Well, 6/5/1988 is the first day that I started working in the science and engineering field, working for Department of Defense and the government. And, you know, my official start date was 6/5/1988, and my official work on-site date was 6/9/1988. And 6/5, it was during the time, 1988, where you go through orientation for 2 days. They assign your keys, they assign your military ID card, and they assign your phone, and then go through security clearances, go through paperwork that's already been established. They go through all the OPM paperwork, Office of Personnel Management paperwork, in terms of signatures that you're signing on to work for the Department of Defense, signing on to work with the government, and they give you your briefings. And anyways, and that occurred from 6/5 when they officially hired me. And my official work date was 6/9/1988. Well, when I go to log into University of Phoenix account, and I have both a bachelor's and a master's degree from University of Phoenix, and the government sure knows it because they paid for both of them. And at the headquarters, United States Army Test and Evaluation Command, working for a general, they paid for my master's degree program, and every month upon completion of the degrees, it was an 8-week or 6-week course or an 8-week course. I need to go back and look. It's been a while. I would submit new paperwork to get the training approved, and it was approved through the Independent Development Plan that was signed by a GS-15. And that degree was an objective that I wanted to accomplish and finish as I was working at the headquarters. And I went to them with a bachelor's degree already completed. And I started a master's degree program while I was there, and it was one of my objectives that you have to put down in your independent development plan that as you work for the government. Well, University of Phoenix, they paid for my master's degree program at the headquarters, working for a general, a 1-star and a 2-star. And of course you have GS-15s that are supervisors, but that's not who we officially work for. We work for the generals and managed by the supervisors. And so, you know, I was trying to log into my University of Phoenix account, and it's denying me my access and claiming that it doesn't identify me even with my Social Security number with University of Phoenix. And, you know, it was a challenge completing that master's degree program because my mother was dying during that time. And, you know, it was a great challenge to complete the program. But I still passed the courses with a B and higher average, and it was the time they were harassing me when I completed the program as well. But with that said, irrelevant. The fact is that they approved the master's degree program within the headquarters. And Alan Yankalonis was my supervisor, and Mike Etzinger, and I believe it was Dr. Dave Brown at the time, that was the approving official of the IDP plans, Independent Development Plans, and he was a director working with Brian Simmons at the Army Test and Evaluation Command headquarters working for generals, a 1-star and a 2-star. So, why did the date 6/5/1988 populate on the date of birth on my University of Phoenix account? Why did it? And why is it denying me access to my account, claiming it can't find me or identify me based on the information that I gave them? And let's see what information I gave them. Did I give them the name Jack Thomas? No. Did I give them the name Mark Andrew? No. Did I give them the name Kathy Davis? No. I gave them the name Edith Blankenship. Oh, that's me. Now let's go to the next question. Date of birth. So when I click automatically on the date of birth, click to put the information in, 6/5/1988 populates. Who knows 6/5/1988? The freaking ass government does. They know it very well. And why do their freaking asses know it very well? Because their freaking asses hired me to work for them in the science and engineering field on 6/5/1988. And, and I recorded this before, and it's going to sound silly, but I'm going to say it again. If I ask my son when I started working for Department of Defense, he's not going to know it. If I ask his freaking wife when I started working for Department of Defense, she's not going to know it. If I ask my freaking neighbors when I started working for Department of Defense, they're not going to know it. They're not. But who's going to know 6/5/1988? Well, the freaking ass government, that's who. They're going to know it. Because they not only hired me during that time, they also went through a thorough background check through the FBI. And not only through the FBI, but through the military, Department of Defense, the government. And who allocates the positions in which you're hired on? The freaking ass government. And how are they identified? Based on a career field. And what was the career field? Science and engineering. And what's so significant about that date? It's very significant because it starts your retirement money and your benefits. And more importantly, it's an identifier to who you are and when you actually started working for Department of Defense. So who knows that freaking ass date? The freaking ass military, government, Department of Defense, and who else? The FBI. So why would they deny me access to my University of Phoenix account, deny access claiming that they don't identify me based on my name, my social security, and my date of birth? And it wasn't 6/5/1988, it was 5/27/1962. But it was my birth date in terms of birth working in science and technology. I mean science and engineering within the Department of Defense. So why am I being denied access to my University of Phoenix account and false claims that they don't identify me? Which is bullshit. But they do identify the work date in which I started working for the government. What are the odds? They better get out of my accounts and stop denying me access to my accounts. And I got these 2 degrees sitting here, a master's and a bachelor's degree. I got 3 college degrees completed. And my master's degree was signed by Alan Yankalonis and Dr. Dave Brown and potentially Brian Simmons. because you have to have a signature of a GS-15 before they allocate $2,300 a month per course that you take. They don't just, you just don't allocate money, $2,300 a month for nothing. It's for training. And you have to successfully complete it in order to go on to the next class and show verification that you successfully completed the coursework. So, somebody's playing games with my accounts, and they need to get out of my accounts. Federal government, Department of Defense, military. I'm going to try to log into my account again, and this bullshit saying that they don't identify me, that's like they don't identify me in terms of my retirement money. But see, here it is. They freaking put my exact start date working for the government on my University of Phoenix account. And they are denying me my access to my University of Phoenix account, which I'm going to call University of Phoenix right now. I'm a student. I'm an alumni member. And not only that, I worked for freaking ass University of Phoenix for almost 2 years, or a year. It was a year I worked for them as a financial counselor, straightening all their messy accounts, which I did. They went from 6,000, 12,000, 15,000 balances on those student accounts to $3. How about that shit? I'm going to try to log in again. Federal government, FBI, military, stop denying me access to my accounts and get the hell out of my accounts. My name's Edith Del Carmen Blankenship. Today's 6/5/2018. Oh, by the way, 6/5, exactly 1988 was the day I started working for Department of Defense, Science and Engineering. I'm going to celebrate today. It's a good day.